and welcome back to My Chaotic Weight. My name is Stephanie, and I know I haven't been around for about 3 or 4 months. Pretty much right after surgery, I just did not feel up to making videos. I was really sick to my stomach. I could barely keep anything down. Did the whole sip thing and nibbled, but it was different compared to other people that I've seen on YouTube and read stories about where they could just get out and slowly start eating. I was pretty much on liquids for a good month or so. I would take bites of food here and there, but usually it just never settled well and I'd end up throwing up. I couldn't do the sugar-free popsicles for a while because they just started tasting nasty, so I just did regular popsicles until I just didn't need them anymore. But after surgery, May came around pretty quickly and we were supposed to move, but we had to hold that off for a little bit because the person who was in the house before, our landlord, did not move his stuff so we could move in yet. So we had to wait a few more weeks before we could move. About June 1st is when we moved. By that time I was feeling better, but I was still very tired, and with all the chaos of moving, 7 kids, trying to get things organized, losing the camera in the move, and my camera not really working that well, I just never got around to making videos then. Then it took us about a month to settle in. My dad came to visit just before then, and everything, so yeah, it was just really way too chaotic. Hence, you know, the whole my chaotic weight and my chaotic life. So yeah, there was just a lot going on just between May and July. And then when things really started settling down and I was actually thinking I was eating enough and drinking enough, I had another setback in early July. I just started throwing up. It was really a night and day thing. One day I was fine, the next day I could not keep anything down, and the day after that, same thing. I thought it would go away after about 3 days of not being able to eat. I called my doctor up and he pretty much said go to the ER. So I went to the ER of the hospital that I had my surgery at, which is the hospital I hate. And this is the reason why. I walked in and told them that I had nausea and vomiting. My doctor sent me to the ER. I waited for 9 whole hours for them to discharge me with a paper that said that I had nausea and vomiting. Well, duh. That's why I went there. But they did not tell me why I had nausea and vomiting. So I endured the weekend because, as always, it was a Friday that I called and went into the ER. So, and I knew that Monday I had a doctor's appointment, so I waited till Monday and met with my doctor, and he just took one look at me and said he was admitting me to the hospital. So he sent me to the hospital with papers, and I went to the hospital and I stayed there for about a week. And they did scope me, and my stomach is fine. It's healthy. They didn't see anything wrong with it. It all came down to that I was just severely dehydrated. So really, when they say get your water in, get your water in. I thought I was getting enough in, but apparently I wasn't. I was losing it somewhere, I guess. Probably with all the stress and moving, I don't know. So I was in there for about a week, you know, it was about 5 days, and after that, you know, everything was fine. I've been able to eat my meals, I've been able to drink my water. Nothing really negative has happened since then. So also, right after I got out of the hospital and started feeling better is when we no longer had internet, and since we had moved into the house and our landlord was still living here, he was here until about the middle of August. So he was still living here and we couldn't switch anything over to our names just yet because he still had it. But his modem was password protected and all that, and he didn't want to share. So we just didn't have internet access, and we were just too busy with summer stuff for me to try and make it over to the library, plus editing and everything like that. So I just never really got around to it. So I apologize for having a 3 to 4 month hiatus there. I really didn't mean to, and I hate making people worry or wonder what happened to me, but I'm doing fine. So as of the end of August, September 1st, I am down 92 pounds. I weighed 326 pounds at my highest, and I am down to 234. So I'm about 8 pounds away from having lost 100 pounds. So I'm excited about losing those extra 8 pounds to get to that point. I still have 84 pounds to go though, but I'm getting closer. I've gone from a size 30, probably 32 pants down to a size 20 and even an 18. I've fit into a couple of 18s. I went to check at Target the one day because my husband was going to look at Disney cars, and I took my daughter and I pulled a pair of 20s and a pair of 18s because all my pants at that time were like 2-3 sizes too big, so I wanted to see what size I was in before I bought any, or at least before I went to Salvation Army and bought some. And I put on the 20, or actually I decided to put the 18 on first, and they fit, and I was surprised. I was like, yay! I haven't been in an 18 since about high school, freshman year, so it's been a very long time. The 20s fit fine too, you know. I'm excited, I'm ecstatic, I can't believe it to some extent, so I'm looking forward to making it to the end of the year and seeing where I get to. If I can actually get down to the 16s that my Rouen-Y neighbor gave me, and see if I can't get down below 200 before the end of the year too. I'm excited about that. So that's what's been going on. That's where I'm at. I'm hoping I'll be able to do more videos in the future, sooner rather than later. Right now I'm using my neighbor's camera. She likes lending me her camera. She likes pictures of the kids because she's an older one, and her sons don't have grandkids, and so my kids are her surrogate grandkids. So she likes having me take pictures of them for her, and so I'm loving playing with her camera. Also, it was my birthday in August, and I turned 34. And my one birthday wish actually came true, because I was hanging out in about 245. What was it? It was about 240, 242. And, you know, I kept going back and forth between that. It was like a stall for a couple of weeks. And my birthday wish was to try and get down to 238 by my birthday. And I didn't think I was going to do it, but I woke up that day and weighed myself, and I actually got to 238. So I was really happy about that. My birthday wish came true. And those other 4 pounds after that just kind of came off after that. Kind of at that point in my cycle where I'm probably retaining water, so I'm hoping that maybe in a couple days or weeks that it'll all come off and I'll lose those extra 8 pounds and get down to the 226 to be down to that 100-pound weight loss. So that's all I can think of. I don't know. You know, I keep my water bottle handy. Maybe in the next video I'll tell you like what my food plan has been, because I haven't kept to the hospital or the bariatric center's food plan, just because they're so new at sleeve patients that all their stuff was Rouen-Y based, and nothing really worked for me according to their stuff. So I just did what worked for me, and so far it's working. I still have to watch what I eat. So I'll update you more later. That's it for now. Bye!